everyone. Just want to do a publisher journey type of video for today. I hire 5 content creators, okay? Not 5 books, just 1 book writer and 4 articles, but sent 5 freelancers an offer because I saw potential in them to write a how-to guide. And I discovered another strategy tactic, I would say, moving forward as a publisher. And I'm also teaching myself. And whatever I'm learning, I'm sharing with you in my journey, okay? One thing, back in the days, I would just say, you know what? I'm going to hire everyone to do a top 10 article, entry level first, and then we'll do a book. But then I had a real idea, because right now I really do have a budget. I can't hire everyone I want for a book, big project. Q4 is here, but you get paid Q4 next year in Q1, 3 months down the line. And Q4 is a time when there's a lot of advertising spent more than any other quarter. So I have to be very particular with people who I hire. Okay, every dollar counts, believe it or not. Even though Q4 is supposed to be good, you don't get paid until next year, Q1. So, but you spend the most in Q4. So I got to be really particular. So just intuitively, as I was just hiring and whatnot, it came about, like, I'm gonna be honest, I wanted to hire, like, if I wanted to be very mechanical, I would have hired only one person. I mean, all 5 people to do 5 articles. But just to be logical, okay? So sometimes it's not just about following the rules, being formulaic, because sometimes you got to break the rules. Sometimes you got to go with your intuition. So what I did was, one writer, based on this person's cover letter answers, stood out from everybody else. And usually that's the person you want to hire for. That's what you want to hire. Back in the days, I would just hire that person who has the potential to write a book from the get-go. When you see the cover letter answers, I would have sent him an entry-level job, because that was just my system. But today what I learned is that it's not enough to just follow your own system. If you're on a tight budget, for example, every dollar counts. What I had to do was, I'm going to hire that person for a book. We're jumping straight to a book, because I'm confident, based on her cover letter answers, this person can write a solid how-to guide about this topic. Yeah, the topic, by the way, was for a specific city travel guide, but she mentioned she was a 3rd-generation person living in her city. You don't hear that quite often, right? And a 5th generation in her state. The place was Lakeland, Florida. So I actually sent her an offer for a book, and I'm fine with that. We can skip the article. It saves me time, energy, checking the article. And sometimes the article writers, they may not finish the article, or they may not even want to do it. Then we don't even get to do the book. So I don't have that risk. Go guarantee, as long as she accepts the offer, we can do a book. The next 4 writers, I'm going to be honest with you, I see potential in all of them for a potential book. But some people had little tiny, spelling errors, like one particular freelancer. But, for that reason, I can't just go to a book. But I see potential in them, so I'm going to start with an entry level. So what I learned is that, for people you see for sure, logically and intuitively, you feel good, then hire them for a book. For the ones you're not quite sure, you need proof, and you're not quite sure yet, consider them for an article. And if they do an excellent job in the article, then I have more confidence to invest, in that particular project. So that's something I learned today, the smart way to do it. Back in the days, I would hire all of the people for an entry-level job, or back in the days, I would have hired all of them for a book. Okay, I don't know which one's the best, but I think doing middle ground right now is better. The person, and as you do this as a publisher, you kind of have a feeling of it, kind of like a sick, I wouldn't say sixth sense, but another sense of kind of like, this person's, I'm confident it's okay. Just this one has that, they have what it takes to become a how-to guide writer. What I'm looking for, okay, topic, expertise, and excellent writing, excellent effort into the cover letter answers. If they're missing 1 out of the 3, I'm not fully confident if this is the right person for this particular project for me, just from my experience, okay? So that's just kind of what I'm going through. I'm happy I sent an offer to the book writer. I was considering sending an offer to another article writer for a book, but I had to listen to my intuition. You got to trust your gut. Something in my gut said, you know what? I saw a spelling error. I'm not. Even though I want to send an offer to this about this book, I saw a spelling error in the cover letter answers. In that case, I'm just not. I don't want to do it, because inside of me, I'm going to be honest with you. After I send the offer, there's a part of me. You take this pretty personally, you know, as a publisher. There's a part of me in my psyche, whatever you want to call it, in my consciousness, that's not happy. I feel like I didn't really, you know, I wasn't being myself. If I'm truly my authentic self, I want, you know, excellence in those 3 standards, you know, topic, expertise, and writing. If there's a little error, I don't want to be like, oh, I feel bad for this applicant, maybe I should give them a chance. No, don't do that. Be true to yourself. I gotta go. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.